Well, there are hundreds of registered sex offenders living in Jefferson County, but tonight only one is on the Texas 10 most wanted sex offenders list. Investigators have added Mack, Brady, Meadows to that list. He's wanted for a parole violation and failure to register as a sex offender. KFDM's Haley Bull is investigating whether the system is working to protect you and your children.
64-year-old Mack Brady Meadows, a recent addition to the Texas Department of Public Safety's 10 most wanted sex offenders list. Investigators say he's a high-risk offender, convicted in 1999 of 2 counts of indecency with a child by sexual contact. They were separate incidents involving a 10 and 14-year-old boy. Sentenced to 20 years, he was paroled in 2007. He hasn't checked in with authorities since January 2014. His last known address in Beaumont.
He was very quiet. He stayed to himself. I don't even believe he waved hair by. He just stayed to himself in his little yard.
Well, I really didn't know him that much. He's just in and out, He's a high and back type of guy. I really didn't know him as a sex offender, but now I know.
Meadows has warrants for parole violation and sex offender registration failure.
The law is pretty clean cut. I mean, you have to register your name. You have to register your address you live at. If you go to the hospital and you get admitted overnight, you have to contact the law enforcement agency so that we know where you're at.
Jefferson County Deputy Rod Carroll says it's not unusual for some sex offenders to violate the terms of registration. Last year, out of 65 offenders in the county, deputies filed charges on 6.
I mean, realistically what they do is it's not so much they don't register, it's that they fail to update the registry. If they move, if they get a new vehicle, if they get a new job. And that's the reason it's so important what our detectives do and with our sex crimes unit.
Verifying the information to prevent any future crimes.
Why we've come out to the point now where we have sex offenders registering. Because of the past history is that they've struck once, they're going to strike again, and we're trying to defend the population, especially the children.
The data isn't limited to law enforcement. A check of the DPS website allows you to see where and how many sex offenders live in your neighborhood. In Jefferson County, more than 800 on the registry.
The system's not flawed.
With 1 eluding officers.
Because we know he hasn't registered, we know he hasn't updated his address, and we have a warrant out looking for his arrest. So the system is working just as it's supposed to.
In Jefferson County, Haley Bull, KFDM 6 News.
And information leading to Meadows' arrest could earn you up to a $3,000 reward.